You're up, Commissioner.
All right, we're in session, and I don't see any changes to the agenda. Motion?
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we accept the agenda as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Doesn't look like we have any indigent.
Yep.
All right. Christie, you're representing Braden.
Christy Davenport, Management Assistant. The first item for Mr. Clayson is the ambulance bay MOU with McCammon. He said that it's coming before you today to get input, correct anything you might want corrected, and then send it to McCammon to review.
Okay. And
I can't get my agenda up. I sent Braden a few comments.
okay.
So it looks like under number 2, Bannock County responsibilities, it says that we'll provide custodial services and that we'll provide access to authorized county parties. That should probably be down in the city part.
It
not the
is.
county
Part
part.
of it is too.
Right, but it
It's
shouldn't
involved.
be in the county part.
Yeah, I
'cause-
agree.
And then under the city responsibilities, it says we shouldn't make copies. To me, it would make sense to move that up to the county responsibility. But that's probably not as big of a deal as the top 2.
And there's a few things in here that I think that needs to be discussed. Actually, I'd like to bring this back before us in a work session so that we kind of go over it a little more line by line. I have asked Commissioner Crowder to review it more extensively, and like I say, we haven't even talked to McCammon yet. And so I think that it would be good to have a work session first with us and then with them, and so we have a conversation about what's going on both sides.
So we'll have a discussion about it, and then perhaps I could go down there to McCammon and discuss with them.
Yes.
All right.
If
Sounds
that-
good.
If you are in agreement with that.
Yep.
Okay.
We
Okay.
don't need a motion on that, or do we?
No, that's
Okay, good.
part of the discussion.
Okay, the second item is the plow agreement with Caribou Targhee National Forest. It's the same as it was last fall when we had missed a deadline. Same plowing areas and responsibilities for the Forest Service.
And that's, as I went through this, I still don't like it. We started out at $5,000, and then we added another $5,000, and now we've added another $5,000. We're up to $15,000, and they still have on here, I mean, we're paying, to plow, we're paying $309 for one individual a day and $346. And then they're charging us for repairs of their plow. And they're also charging us for plow driver training. And we had this conversation. I know we had this conversation with it last time.
And we only have 5,000 in the budget.
We've paid, I don't think we've hit 5,000 except once in the last 3 years, is that right?
Right. But with the potential of,
Is the potential 15,000 based on the way this is written?
that's my understanding.
Yeah, right here. Started out at 5, and then they added 5 more and added 5 more. We're up to $15,000.
Well, maybe that needs another further discussion as well.
And that's the way I felt when I read through it. That appreciate everybody's work, but I don't think we're at the point where we want to make any signatures.
Sounds good to me.
Okay?
Okay, that's all I have.
Thank you. Mayor, how are you today?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. I don't have you on our agenda.
Yeah, you do. 9:10.
We don't have it on the agenda.
All right.
Honestly, we're not agendized for it.
Honestly, I've got, I was,
Sorry.
yeah, that's all right. Just open up my morning. I'm all right with that.
It's always good to see you, but
That's not true. You
But
know that.
I don't.
And you were early today, too.
I know, I was on time. I was early on time, and you're telling me I got a nod. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Well,
Is it Thursday?
no, no, call it right.
No, that'd be this
The
week.
least I can do, even though I'm not on the agenda, is welcome John to the commission. Commissioner Crowder, welcome.
Thank you very much, and I look forward to when you get
Well,
on the agenda, and we can have a conversation.
Let me just, go ahead, come on up. We're not gonna make any decisions off of whatever you're saying and doing.
I can't do anything in a matter of a few minutes, and
Okay,
so that's all right.
let's get it on the schedule.
I think it is, I just don't know what the date is off the top of my head.
Okay,
We're on a regular schedule, and
yeah.
today in our office was the regular day, but that's all right.
Well, like I say, thank you for
I'm on time.
coming through the weather.
Thank you for pointing out that, I mean, yeah, that's right, snowy, it's ugly out there, and I'm on time and early. Oh, well, that's good. You guys are all right, thank you very much. Anyway,
Well, thank
I
you.
will see you when I see you.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Have history and for not. All right, let's go ahead and go through the resolutions. So we have resolution number 2023-22 approving January 2023 alcohol license. Resolution number 2023-23 approving January 2023 salaries. Resolution number 2023-24 approving tax cancellation requests. Resolution number 2023-25 authorization to dispose of surplus asset property. Resolution number 2023-26 authorization to dispose surplus asset property. And resolution number 2023-27 authorization and order to reallocate funds. And resolution number 2023-28 denial of Michael Wright's appeal of planning and development's decision on Smith Canyon Road.
Do you have any issues with any of that?
I did not with any of these.
Okay, then, Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve resolutions 2023-22 through 2023-28.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No, those need to go in before our signature. All right, next we have a letter from the assessor's office for tax cancellation for different properties. I talked to her and I talked to the treasurer this morning. I have a concern with one, and that's the Clarion Inn in Pocatello. Says the business was sold, but even if the business is sold, somebody owes taxes. And it should have been handled in the proceedings of selling the property. So the others I have no problem agreeing with, but I would like to hold that one, and they're gonna look into that further.
So would we, so how would we handle this? Do we just,
Approve all but
the
the Clarion Pocatello.
okay, yeah, that sounds good. I had a question on that too, so.
Yeah,
And was there no application, a new application submitted by the new owners on that one?
that's what I don't know with the
Okay.
paperwork that we got, and that's why I went and talked to
Right.
the two, and
There are other questions on that, so.
they are delving into it to see what's going on before we approve something like that. So,
Okay, so, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the tax cancellation requests as submitted with the exception of the Clarion.
we have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And just under $300,000.
That's all right. Good.
So next, under signatures only, we have commissioners' proceedings for January of 2023. I didn't
Did you
have
see
any
any
concerns
problems?
there.
You see no problems?
No.
You need a motion?
Yes, please.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the commissioner proceedings as presented.
We have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then, under the consent agenda, our item is the Board of County Commissioners minutes for February 3rd, 6th, and 7th.
I got no issues.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion we approve the minutes as presented.
Have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Will Steve come down, or you're just gonna be here?
That's me.
Just you, okay, well, welcome back.
Thank you.
You are missed, when.
Oh, thanks, I appreciate that.
All right, let's go ahead and go into executive session. There's the code.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we enter into executive session under Idaho Code 74-2061F. You have to say the rest of that, or is that?
No.
Commissioner